here already.
In today's adventure, Aikido needs a new rug for the dojo. Aikido is dressed in his uniform black gi and tatami sandals on his feet. His cool-ass afro is well-groomed and cropped close to his head. He has on dark shades over his eyes. Militants drops off him like fish grease. It drips off him like fish grease. Those swole fucking arms of his bulge through the sleeves of his gi. Dude walks with the swagger of a man that knows how to fight and how to please a woman in equal measure. He navigates the crowded streets of Jintown in the Dragon District Market. It's a busy weekend afternoon. Some scrawny little fucker dressed in a tracksuit like Jump CMD paired with a bucket cap like JJ Rad L comes racing by. He thrusts a strangely mythic cassette tape into his hands, then darts down the alley and vanishes from sight.
Your kung fu is pretty good.
Aikido stares down at the cassette. One side has a cult symbology written on it. On the B side, the A side says Afro Shampoo. Two block samurai adorned by mid-80s thug threads and bandanas appear almost immediately afterwards, gripping katanas, mean mugs painted on their faces like kabuki makeup. The two thugsters identify the tape in Aikido's hand and demand it. "Give us that fucking tape," says one of the thugsters, his hand tensing on the handle of his katana, gripped by one palm tightly closed around the sword. Aikido slips the tape inside the upper breast of his gi, concealing the cassette from view inside his garment.
You fight well. Now you can join us.
"What tape?" Aikido responds. "I don't know what you mean, friend," he says to the overly aggressive swordsman in a calm tone, keeping his cool, exuding his mastery of self, unbothered by the altercation. "We saw you put that tape in your karate jacket,"
The day is here already.
says the other goon. "Gi," Aikido says to him. "The fuck?" questions the angry goon, brandishing his katana boastfully like it means anything more than a pesky fly buzzing in front of the face of a lion on the savannah. "It's called a gi," Aikido says, "not a karate jacket, as it were." He adjusts the lapel flaps of the martial arts garment swaggishly. "I don't care what you call it, motherfucker. You must want to get diced and sliced like mincemeat." The goon grumbles, drawing the katana's blade, stumbling on unsteady feet as he does it. Aikido moves quick in a flash. He clears 3 strides towards his opponent in the blink of an eye. His karate chop inflicted on the man snaps his wrist and causes the sword to clatter from the goon's grip. The goon cries out, then stumbles backwards, holding his dangling limb. Like a wounded animal agonized by the injury, he howls loudly.
Your kung fu is pretty good.
His fellow thugster attempts to pull his sword, but gets stopped short as Aikido spin kicks him in the chest once, then snap kicks him in the face, sending him flying to the asphalt. Aikido grips his gi and adjusts his garments after delivering the bursting series of fast attacks. "I think y'all dropped something," he declares casually. The thugster rises to stand, picking up his katana. The goon is howling still and crying about his broken wrist in anguish. Aikido takes a forward-facing attack pose, positioning himself readily. His dark shades conceal the fierce look in his eyes, but his aura radiates the hostile force of his martial arts ability. The thugster takes notice and decides to flee and retreat. He grabs the goon's katana for him,
Now you can join us.
and they run off.
Billionaires aren't paying their fair share. And
That wasn't supposed to happen. The thugster takes notice and decides to flee and retreat. He grabs the goon's katana for him and they run off. Some people in the crowd cheer and applaud the wuxia in praise of his actions. Aikido humbly waves like he's in a parade, smiling warmly, attempting to downplay the brief instance of violence.
Here already.
With the conflict clearly over, a stealthy hand tries to slip inside the upper breast of his gi. Aikido's hand grips the wrist of the karate bandit, moving with lightning speed. It's the scrawny hip-hopper in the tracksuit and bucket cap from before. His face is mostly hidden under the too large bucket hat, like a turtle in its shell. The youth has a boyish face and kind eyes. Judo Jackson, the karate bandit, grins. "I'm gonna need that cassette back from you, my man. It's a relic item." His glistening white teeth reflects his mischievous nature. Judo tries to break free from Aikido's iron grip. "Don't you ever put your hands on another man's gi, unless you intend to do that man harm, young blood," Aikido fumes, but in a sternly controlled tone. My bad. I need the tape, though. Judo recoils his hand, Aikido letting him slip free from the lock on his wrist. The master abbot extracts the tape from his gi and hands it on over to the boy. Judo hides the tape right away.
Your kung fu is pretty good.
Stashing it inside his track jacket. Aikido's gaze follows him from behind the black lenses of his dark CIA shades. Judo feels the intensity despite not being able to see the man's dagger gaze. He puts his fist out, offering to dap the master abbot up as a show of respect. Aikido lightly daps the boyish youth. Name's Judo Jackson, the karate bandit, he says confidently. I'm a DJ, but I throw down too, he adds. Aikido Jones. I'm buying a rug for my dojo, Aikido tells him, glancing from side to side, making sure there isn't any immediate threats present on the street. Shit, Negro. I got a brand new yin yang symbol rug my boy gave me for a crate of old records I don't spin no more. Judo slaps him on the shoulder. This time, Aikido's iron grip isn't employed in response to it, but his eyes lock onto his hand like they're firing lasers. Judo laughs and retracts his hand. Sorry about that, he smirks. Come on, follow me on back to the pad. Least I can do is save you some money for helping me out like this. Let me do you this favor, he tells Aikido. And that's how Aikido Jones met Judo Jackson, the karate bandit. But the war for the mythical cassette tape had only just begun. To be continued. Thanks for listening. This has been an episode of Aikido Jones, kicking ass like a master abbot.
Total shock.